Blockchain Bob here, day 10, and we're coming to you from Perisher Valley in the Snowy Mountains of New South Wales. And I made the last minute decision last night, 1 metre snow dump, to come up and have a bit of a ski. Didn't get in till about nearly 3 a.m. as a consequence when I woke up to try and get a fresh powder run early. I ended up just going back to sleep for a few hours and got up at about 9:30. Big mistake, because then when I started to drive up, the car park was full. Had to turn back and take the train up, which was also full, and didn't get up there till quite late. Long story short, I mean, this is all very much first world problems. I acknowledge that, so I'm not going to get any sympathy from anyone. But I was going to stay another night tonight and ski again tomorrow. But the truth is, lots happening at Secure Health Chain at the moment, and I'm sort of overcome with guilt. So I'm going to go back to Sydney right now and get back into getting ready for what is going to be our biggest week ever. While I was on the slopes, though, I was listening to an audiobook by Mr. Fitzpatrick called The Mum Test. It talks about strategy around getting user feedback. User feedback, something that we are going to embark on this week down in Wollongong for our test site. And it talks about, you know, whether you should ever ask your mum for their opinion about your product. And that really resonates with me. And he goes on to say that that is true in some respects, but in other respects, your mum's always going to tell you what you want to hear, and that's not overly useful. Now, if you flip that around, it is useful to ask your mum what she thinks if you don't mention the product. And so with user feedback, one of the take-home messages I took away was avoid at all costs to mention your product. Try and ask a user what their problems are, ask what solutions they are using at the moment, or what strategies they've used, or what they've looked into to try and find a solution for that problem. And then you can use that data to then shape what your product is. So, you know, I look forward to putting that into effect this week in Wollongong, and we'll let you know how it is. I'll put a link in the description for the book. Listen to it on Audible, but it's obviously available in paperback. Back to Sydney now, see my chihuahua and get ready for the week. Peace.